You're not going to tell me that, so as long as you say sorry for the reason why, you are telling me that you're late and you will be forgiven. In British culture, we don't really say dinner. I'm going to eat my tea now. So it's referring to an evening meal. Good morning guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Mark, and today we're going to continue talking about British culture and things that happen. So if it interests you, please carry on, watch me, and let's learn together. Guys, British culture. Today we're going to talk about the word sorry. British people have manners. If we're late for something, or we've done something wrong, or something's happened, we will always apologise and say sorry. Sorry I'm late, sorry I missed the bus, sorry I couldn't be here on time. Because when you say sorry to a British person, it shows respect and manners to them. You may be late for whatever reason, but because you apologised, it's okay because British people have their standards and manners. It's part of manners because we don't know the reason you were late. You say, I'm sorry, I'm late, I missed the bus. But for all I know, you were late because you stayed home in bed and forgot to set an alarm. But you're not going to tell me that, so as long as you say sorry for the reason why, you are telling me that you're late and you will be forgiven. We have a lot of charity work and lots of people do this. Charity always starts at home and it's a big thing in British culture. When we say charity, it could be giving some unwanted clothes or food to a charity shop, and these people will take the stuff that you give them and then either sell it or give it to people who need it, especially food or clothes. And we don't just throw things in the bin like old clothes, because to you it's old, but for somebody else they could use it and wear it. So it's a very good tradition and people always like charity. And foreigners can even get involved in doing charity work. Now you think how they can do this. They could give clothes to charity shops, or they could volunteer to work in a charity shop, give their spare time. A lot of people don't realise that on the streets of England there are lots of homeless people and they have to eat, but they can go to some special places and they can get one bed maybe or some hot food. But these places are all run by volunteers and they donate their money and they collect money from people in the streets to help these people that are less fortunate, but they need help. So some people volunteer themselves to go to these places, help cook, clean up, distribute food or blankets. So if you want to help other people in need, you can do charity work and become part of the British culture. So if you decide to volunteer yourself to do some kind of charity work, maybe cleaning streets, distributing food, or help cooking, or even going to visit old people in a nursing home who are lonely to talk to them, it's a good way to socialise with others and meet other people. And you can make new friends and you can socialise and be part of the culture. But England is a multinational country. We've got everything. You know, we got Chinatown in London, we got lots of Pakis and Indians. You go to Birmingham and the first thing you see is the world's biggest mosque. We have our manners and we respect everybody. Doesn't matter about them. We respect everybody as long as they work and do their jobs, and we live our lives together like any other country. One of the best ways to interact into the British culture is to get a part-time job. Now, a part-time job is only working a few hours per day or a couple of times per week. Now, depending what job you get, you could work in a clothes shop or a pub or a restaurant. You are going to be interacting with people every day. You can make new friends, new acquaintances, and you can practice your language with other people because they need to speak to you and you need to speak to them. So it's a good way to interact and enjoy your stay in England and learn. Now let's talk about some common sayings you will hear whilst you're in the United Kingdom. First one, people say loo. I'm going to the loo, which basically is a polite way of saying I'm going to the toilet.
I am going to the loo. 我要去厕所。
Number 2, guys, tube. This really only applies to London. People say I'm going to get the tube, which means they're going to take the underground.
Take the tube. 坐地铁。
Number 3, tea. Now this is a word people think straight away of the drink, tea. Now in British culture we don't really say dinner. I'm going to eat my tea now. So it's referring to an evening meal.
I'm going to eat my tea. 我要吃晚饭。
Number 4, guys. You may or may not know, but sometimes people say pants. This is an American saying that refers to trousers, okay? Or sweats, suits, but it applies to every pair of trousers. They're called pants. But in England, in our culture, if you say pants, it is referring to his or hers underwear. So be very careful when you go up to somebody and say, do you like my pants? Because they will think you are talking about their underwear. Top tip, say trousers instead. Number 5, cheers. We use this word mostly when we're in a pub. Yeah, when we're drinking with someone. Bottoms up, cheers, the same as you saying gambe, you drink up. But we also use cheers to say thank you. Can you pass me the TV remote? Cheers means thank you as well. Number 6, you may hear these words as well. Lovely, brilliant, magnificent, splendid. They all can be used to say yes, well done. When we say charity, even foreigners can do charity.